everyone. How are you? It's Cassie here with Trinity Stamps. Who do we have in here today? Hi, Kite Crafts. Hi, Mary and Wendy from Quebec. Hello, Kitty. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Melissa. Yes, hump day. That's right. Hi, Mary Wilson. How is everyone doing? I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started because I always tend to go a little bit long, it seems, because I get so excited and I love seeing y'all and I want to answer y'all. But before we get started, Trinity Stamps is doing a paper promotion. I have the details down below in the description box if you're unaware. If you spend $60 or more, you can get this paper pad, which is a Slimline paper pad, for free. It is 24 pieces, double-sided. They're beautiful. But the thing is, you have to add the paper pad to your cart, and then you have to put in the code, which is ALLHEART. Again, I have that linked down or listed down below so that you can remember to do all that. But because it's a promotion week, and this is only going on until the 14th, I'm going to be using the paper pad. I love this paper pad. I think you're on lunch. Take your time. Sounds good. I think this is my second one. I've gone through quite a few. You guys don't always see me use these all the time, but I have made so many cards with it, and so very excited. All right, so we're going to be using the paper pad. I also have this stamp set. This is our first Bloom stamp set, and I love it. It's been around for a little bit. The brand new Simply Sentimental Love. I love this one, along with its matching die. Yeah, good. Oh, good. Glad to hear people are better. And so we're going to be using this one with the matching die. And this one has the matching die as well. And then I'm going to be pulling out the Slimline wide heart trio. I have the tall one as well, but I wanted to use this one. Either one would work for the card that we are making today, but I wanted to do this one in particular. And so let's pull out a few of our things. To try and save a little time, I always try to cut things ahead of time for y'all. So we're going to do that. All right, I'm going to pull out this one just so I can have something to be stable. Now, when I die cut this out, I love it because it does give a little bit of a embossed edge, and then we have our stitching around our hearts, which I think is so fun. And then you also get, I'm watching, listening from work. Ooh, well, thank you for taking the time, Mary. And then you also get the hearts, extra hearts, you know, because it die cuts the hearts, and the hearts will have an embossed edge. So these are from a previous time that I had used this. So I'm going to pull those out. Let me get those. I should probably just pull everything out. And then we can play along. So we'll pull those out and we'll get started. And I'll pull pieces over as I need them. But that is from this die. And of course the vacuum's going to be going in the background. The vacuum has been out in other areas. Let me close that door. And the boys, the kitties, are in here asleep, so we are good. You like the color combo? Thank you. I thought it was a little different. Obviously you could do any sort of thing that you wanted, any sort of color combo that you wanted. I thought about doing some Valentines, which I've been doing a lot of lately, but you're listening from work. Yeah. But I figured I would just go ahead and I would do it this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up. I'm going to tack it down with a little bit of mint tape, so that way I can tape my hearts into place. As I said in the description, we're going to be making a shaker, and we're not making the typical normal shaker that I actually had prepared for. So yes, I had prepared to do a regular shaker, but I made on my channel the other day, I had made a flat shaker, and so I was like, I really want to try that with the Slimline and have it be a little bit more centralized, so we're going to see if we can do it. I'm hopeful, I think we can. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Okay. And then I'm just actually going to save the yellow hearts for another time. And obviously these aren't going to match up perfectly because I cut it from different cardstock, but that's okay. I don't think you'll be focused on that pattern, whether it matches up or not. I mean, it kind of matches up. Maybe this one would have been better over here. I'm not sure, but kind of matches up a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy. That works for me. Okay, so those are down. Oh, so bright and sad. Yes, it is a little bit bright. But I like that. I thought that would be kind of fun. I'm going to leave that there. Not that I necessarily need to, but that's what we're going to... You know, I'm going to take it off. I'm going to take it off. We'll save that over to the side. Okay, so... Thank you, Kite. We'll see. We will see. All right, so in the process... And I have little pieces that we're going to be coloring later, and I have other die cut pieces. I don't need these yellow hearts. Like I said, we're going to save those for something else. I cut out, you can't see it, but that is from some packaging, some packaging that I had. See, I even had the transparency sheets for a regular one cut ready for today. But again, we're going to try something different. So y'all can hold me to it and we'll see. But typically, if you save some of your packaging, which I have so much of it, sometimes the packaging kind of falls apart or you need to put it in something else. And so you still have some of it that's pretty good and left over. So you can use these for those flat shakers. And what I want to do is I want to put shaker on these side. This heart is going to sort of be covered if I do it the way I have it in my head. And so then these ones are going to be available. And so what I want to do is I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to put it all around the edges of my heart. You're not going to see any of that. Obviously, wherever the heart is what you'd see through. So we're just going to go around it with our tape. And try to make sure that we have it like edge to edge at least. So that way nothing comes out of it. I'm not using like glitter today. I have them linked down below. The sequins that I'm using, I guess they're not really, well maybe they're sequins. They're like flat back, which is probably the best sort of thing if you're going to be making a flat shaker like this one. So we're just going with it, folks. We're going to hope and pray that it works. If nothing else, I think it'll still be pretty if it doesn't shake a bunch. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. But the yellow paper reminds you of Cheerios. I can sort of see that. That's funny that you say that. Oh, the heart Cheerios too. They have those, don't they? Fun. Yummy. All right. I'm going to take off the release paper only on the bottom and the two sides. I'm going to leave this one connected. And then I'm going to take my piece, line it up over the top. Let's make sure that I have it the right way, because I cut these a little, I don't want to say small, but okay. And so then I do have a pouch at the top. I'll be able to put stuff in there, and we're going to do it on this other side as well. I should probably just do one side at a time, but I am a glutton for punishment. Yeah, that's good, Mary. That's funny. Cheerios. Now I want Cheerios. I love Cheerios. I actually liked when my kids went through that stage of eating nothing but Cheerios, you know, as a snack. Now I know they've got a lot cooler snacks for little ones, babies. Okay, so let's throw those away, get that out of the way. Close up my glue so I don't make a mess with that as well. Okay, and then these are the sequins that I wanted to use. I'm only going to use like a few of the envelopes from here. So I'm going to put this in my little tidy tray so I can pull out what I want. I didn't want all of the little hearts. I want some of the little envelopes and maybe one or two of the bigger ones. But these are the lovely heart. It's like a little heart confetti. Look at how cute that is. It's tiny little pink and white hearts. And I thought that was super fun. So let's try and make it a little easier on ourselves, because this is a pouch. I'm going to have to hold it open. Golly, this is probably crazy, but we're doing it anyway. And obviously you're not going to need a whole lot. It is a flat back. But I'm going to put a couple scoops in there. Maybe I'll do 3. Because these are nice and tiny and flat, which is great. So perfect for something like this. Okay, and we'll do it on the other side. I put 3 scoops in, so let's do that over here too. Hold that open. I'm surprised. I shouldn't say anything. I'll do it afterwards. I'll say it afterwards. Well, and I'm already doing it because I'm thinking about it. Look at the mess I'm making. Look at the mess I'm making. That's okay. Okay. Our friend used baggies of Cheerios to keep the kids quiet in church. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have done that. We have absolutely done that. Cheerios would keep me quiet in church, too. Not that I'm making a bunch of noise, but you know what I'm saying. I love a snack. Okay. I sort of picked up my mess. And now I want to add a couple of the little envelopes in there. I just thought they were so cute. And I like how there's different sizes. So I'm going to put, let's put some medium ones in there. So we've got 4 in there. Let's put 3 small ones. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to peel off this release paper, and it should just close right up. I'm not going to shake it yet, though, because the other one's still open. It is a neat and quiet snack. You're right, and it's not messy. It's perfect. Okay, and so then over here, let's grab 5. Big ones. I did 2 big ones, it looks like. 2 big ones, medium, and several small. Okay. And then we can do this one as well. And then let's see if those are going to sort of shake. Make sure everything is pushed down. And it looks like everything is. Okay. Okay, so that will shake. That will shake. Yay! All right, Mama's happy. So let's clean up our mess before I make more of a mess. It's always possible. I might have to make more of these if this is going to go through the mail a little easier than a regular shaker. You know, Slimlines are on that border of possibly costing more anyway to send. So if you can make it so you don't have to put more postage on it, I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. Aren't those envelopes adorable? Oh my gosh. I just love them. Okay. So now let's take our piece and then we can line that back up. I think what I'm going to do is I'll use a little bit of liquid glue around it so that way it'll be a little easier for me to maneuver. I have some of the tape that I used exposed, so it'll stick to that as well. But that way we can line this up over the top and move it if we need to. It looks like I'm going to have to cut some of my white paper down. I might have cut it a little too big. Oh yes, but we still have shaking. We still have shaking. This makes me so happy. Mini Slimline shaker. That's on your list. Oh, Kite. I like it. Maybe that's what I'll have to do for next week's video. Next week won't be live for me. I will be out of town, but I love the idea of it. So if you guys like that, sent a Slimline slider yesterday. Yeah. Slimline slider. Oh, how fun. Okay. So I've got that all good to go. I am probably going to go ahead and use my guillotine trimmer and trim down that white because I don't like all that white showing. But yeah, that's part of the issue sometimes with Slimline, especially if you have a lot of bulk to it. Sometimes I do, you know, if you're going to make a card and you want it to get there okay, you know, if you're going to spend that time. Okay, we got it. We got most of it. I'm happy. Happier. Kate. Sorry, Kate. I'm sorry. Thank you for saying that. I feel terrible. Kate. I will not forget that now. Oh, it's pretty. That's a very pretty way to spell it, too. Kate Crafts. I like it. I don't know why I was thinking kite. Maybe because I was thinking height, you know? But I like that, Kate. That's really cute. Okay, so we've got our good little shaken Slimline. That would be fun to do it on all 3, but this is going to probably be mostly covered. Here is what I did. I just kept them all in place, but I die cut those out using our Simply Sentimental. And mostly, I obviously just used the die. And then let's pull that out, and then we can use some reverse tweezers. And then let's glue that down. We'll just go ahead and glue everything in place, get that ready. Oh, you're so sweet. Well, now I know, and I will not forget. And I actually really do appreciate it when people correct me on that, because, you know, if you look at my name, you didn't hear me say it. I get Casey a lot. Believe it or not, I've also gotten Kathy. Funny story with that. My husband, when he first met me, called me by every other name but my own name. And I still went out with him eventually. I mean, not right away, because I was like, if you can't call me by the right name, I'm not going to go out with you. So, okay. See you later, Kate. Enjoy your day at work. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. We're getting there. I just love these. I like how the stamp set, I mean, the die can be used completely on its own, and obviously the stamp set can be too, but when you combine the two, which I am going to do, you can do some really fun stuff. Because I really love this die set. All right, we're almost there with this. Okay, look at that. So that's going to go in the middle here, but I want to do some things around it as well. Let's close up our glue, get rid of those. I stamped out some images. So I stamped out and die cut already some of these flowers. I wasn't sure how many I wanted to use. I was probably going to use at least one or two of these and maybe one of these inside the card. Maybe not, I haven't decided yet, but that again comes from our first bloom. Thanks, Mary. I love the die. I just think it's fun. And then I do have some colors. Let's go ahead, and this one I'm not going to color, but these I am. So let's go ahead and pull in our colors. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. And this one I wanted to be sort of pink, so we're going to go with some R20, R32, and R35. So I'll do like I typically do, which is start with my lightest color. And I'm only going to do mostly flicking motions because I do want a little bit of white space at the top. Come in with that R32. Oh, you could leave it like that. That's pretty too. And then a little bit of R35, not much. And then I'll blend back. I have been practicing going dark to light on some of my colors, but I still prefer light to dark. It's just what I'm most comfortable with. All right, let's do the others really quickly. So what does everybody have planned for the day? I mean, we're already halfway through the week. Seems like it's just flying. How are we already getting halfway through February? Oof. Mind blown here, folks. I feel like there was so much other decorating that I wanted to do for Valentine's and I didn't get it done. So now that we own a home, even though we're moving again, I'm enjoying decorating again. Thank you, Kitty. I thought it would be kind of fun. Do something a little different. And of course, since I have all these dies, I used a die to cut out the one I wanted to match. How fun, right? I have all these fun dies, so you might as well, right? They can be used for not just our crafts. Getting ready for a trip to Dallas. Oh, that's right. How fun, Mary. Going to visit family. What do you got going on? Just going to hang out? If so, that's really cool. And then this one, I'm just going to do very simple light pink. Almost like a peachy pink there. Dark to light is supposed to use less ink, but I find it harder to... Melissa, I'm with you, and that's part of the reason why I've stuck with light to dark, because I find that I use more ink when I do it that way. I'm just a little too heavy-handed. I think I need to practice a little bit more, maybe. Not 100% sure on that, but that's what it seems to be. All right, strange color combo, but we're going to do BG57 and G17 for our leaves. I'm going to see how this looks. We're going to see how it looks. Your hubby is out of town, so you're spending the day making cards. All right. That's always fun. So I am heading out of town with James next week. It's actually a work trip for him, and it's kind of funny because I am authorized to go because I have to learn about his next position and what I might be able to do to assist him in his next position. And so I'm authorized to go next week, so that's what I'll be gone for. But then he has to stay another week. And so I'm going to come home and do all kinds of crafting. You're going for a comedy show and you have cousins. That sounds so fun, Mary. I love how you just kind of travel around and do all the things. Good for you. Okay. I actually like that. I think that looks pretty good. So we're done with our coloring. I'm going to back up here. I don't want to expose too much of a messy disc, so let's stop there. Hey, Carol. No worries. You're not late. You're not late. We're good here. Okay, so now... Before I start peeling these out, I do want to stamp a sentiment, and I think I threw away the extra that I wanted. Okay, yeah, I did. So I'm going to use the bottom part of this because I'm going to have the sentiment match. Might as well. I mean, black would be kind of cool, though. Green leaves. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so maybe I will do black. I think I'm going to do black. I changed my mind. We're allowed to do that in crafting. So we're going to... So I'm going to pull out some sentiment stock. And then the sentiment I want to use is sending my love. So that's part of the reason why I wanted the little envelopes in there, those little clay embellishments, because sending my love. And you're sending it, right? How cute. So let's pull that out. Pull out our embossing powder because I didn't do that ahead of time. Sorry about the sniffles I seem to have. 'Tis the season for me. If the weather changes up and down, it's bad for me. Okay, so let's stamp that. Cover that with our embossing powder. Okay, where are you stuck? There we go. All right. Got a little heavy-handed stamping that, but it works. You can read it. You get the gist. Now let's trim it down. All this commotion I'm making, I'm surprised I haven't woken the boys. And then we'll just line it up. Trim it down. Okay. And so that'll be up here right above. And then what I wanted to do was have some of the flowers like maybe behind or around. So let's see how that's going to look. Let's play around, obviously, before we start gluing anything in place. Oh, I kind of like this. I like where we're going. Let's pull in some of these. I forgot I stamped those. I don't know if I really love this one there. Let's take a look. Maybe it'd be prettier up here. This is why I have to play around with it first before I commit to anything. Maybe you don't like it at all. I don't know that I do. I do like this though. I'm kind of digging that. And maybe I'll just put those on the inside. I like that thought. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, again, trying to keep this low profile, I'm just going to start gluing things down. That's what I'm going to do. So let's start with our Sending Love. I'm going to work backwards to forwards. Centering that up a little bit. I may trim off, to be honest with you, so that they don't show. I may trim off these stems because everything's going to be back there anyway. So I think I'm just going to trim off the stems, and that'll make it even easier. Just make that one a little shorter. This one especially. And maybe this one too. Okay. Now we can start gluing this down. Not too much distraction from the shaker stuff. Exactly. I don't want too much. That's right. You like the flow of the flowers. Thank you. Okay, so we'll just put that one right there. I like how that one is. I'm loving these lower profile shakers. I mean, I love shakers anyway, but this makes it a little more fun. Okay, same with this one. Yeah, thanks, Mary. That's kind of what I was thinking. I like the flower. Maybe I just colored it wrong. That could be part of it. I probably should have stuck with the same. Okay. But this is why I always stamp extra, because you just don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Okay, I like this. I'm happy with this. Got all these extra little pieces. Okay, and now my card base. So let's go ahead and get our card base ready. And I know shakers have been around for a minute now, so y'all know probably that it's a 7" by 8.5" base, scored at 3.5 inches. And you know what? The other day I got really lazy, just to let you know how important it is for me to have the score buddy, which is this thing. I tried to just fold a base. I was like, I'm just going to fold it in half like I always used to do. It was so wonky and it was so messed up that I was like, why did I try to just skip a step? For me, I need the bone folder and all the things. All right, before I attach that, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Do I want another sentiment? Sending my love. No, I think we're going to leave it as is, and then I'll just pull in our extra flowers and we'll find a place to put them. And it's going to be good. Oh, that one was not stamped correctly, so I didn't die cut it. We only have one of those. Okie dokie. So maybe we could just do like a And then one little one up here. Okay, I kind of like that. The right tools for the job. Absolutely, I agree. Excuse me. Okay. There we go. Now, I know most of you usually come and hang out on my live as well on Fridays. I will be there this Friday, not next Friday. I will have another Trinity Stamps video next Wednesday. My day is Wednesday, but it will not be live. Yeah, I hope so. Thanks, Melissa. There we go. Now I use those flowers. I feel good about it. Happy, happy. I really like this color combo. I wasn't sure until I started pulling papers out, but I like it. All right. So putting that on there, this is such a low profile shaker and I am so happy. I mean, it doesn't shake obviously as much as like a typical normal shaker is going to do. But check that out. Isn't that fun? And it's nice and almost completely flat. So an easy mailer. I'm so happy with that. I think that's fun. I'm definitely going to be making more of those. And I like the little pops of our little envelopes. Okay, everybody. So that's our card for today. I'm so happy that y'all came and hung out with me. It just makes my day. It really does. I look so forward to getting to see you all. So again, the paper pad promo is going on until the 14th. I have all that information listed down below, and I have all the products that I used linked down below if there's anything that you want to go check out. Thank you, Kitty. So I'm just going to go and encourage you. I know some of you are working. Go off and be amazingly creative like I know that you are and know how loved you are, and I will see you soon in another video. See y'all. Bye.